is part 15 of Ocarina of Time 3D, and we're going to spend the majority of this part kind of exploring Zora's Domain a little bit, which, as we kind of mentioned at the end of last part, is just a beautiful area.
Oh, it really is gorgeous. And then the theme is really good that goes with it. And then the verticality of the place is actually quite surprising how much verticality this area has.
It really is. Like, you've got all these ramps going up and down that you see us walking on right now.
The huge staircase
exactly.
here.
But then we get, like, the waterfall going all the way down to the pond or lake, whatever it is, down below.
The
domain.
River.
The river.
Zora's River. Yeah, exactly. But
it is really cool.
I just remember coming in here the first time, obviously first time playing this game, and just, like, we went from 2D to 3D at the time.
Yes.
And just, like, there's a lot of good things you expected, but I just remember coming in here and being like, wow, this place, I mean, it's humongous. It's, like we said, gorgeous, and just, it's really an everlasting memory I got from playing Zelda.
Plus, it's just, like, compared to what we've had, like, the Kokairi Woods, and we've had Goron City. Compared to those two, like, this domain, or this area, just,
agreed.
It seems so much better.
It really does. It seems really peaceful.
Really
calm. Now, if we're here, something weird or something's happening, but...
Yes, it is.
Like, I just agree with you. Like, everybody's so peaceful. And the Zora race is like that throughout the Legend of Zelda series, but...
They are.
This just set the mood for what future Zora domains were going to be like.
And that heart piece right there is one I'm not sure if I ever got, because you saw how spread out those torches are. Like, all the way from King Zora down behind that waterfall. It never occurred to me to, like, grab a flame from the top of this staircase and go all the way back down.
I probably didn't have the patience.
No.
why would I go all the way back down after climbing those steps right there?
Exactly. I'm with you. So I don't think I ever got that.
I don't do the stair climber at the gym for a reason. Okay, I'm not going to go back down, if I'm playing not knowing what I'm doing.
Yep. Now, here we're going to get the silver scale, which we actually need to advance into the game. Thankfully, even though it's 20 rupees every time, it's a pretty easy diving game.
You should really get this the first time. You kind of got to, line yourself up. Yeah. But just diving off that waterfall there. And then actually seeing Link take, like, the diving, it's called a shape
pose.
Form. Yeah, diving form.
There you go.
I don't know, that was just really cool. And
it is.
Once again, at the time of playing the game, I did not expect that.
Me neither. And I will be the first to admit I suck at diving. Diving and swimming in Zelda games has never been strong suit.
You gotta pay attention to the shadows.
That really
that's how you really line them up, because it's kind of hard because you're looking at Link from an angle. Yep. But always pay attention to the shadows, and that seems to help out.
And then don't even touch the joystick. Just dive where the shadow is. Yes, and you should get the rupees pretty easily.
And if you don't get it when you initially dive down, you can move the joystick a little bit. And I think it's a pain in the butt to have to come all the way up here to get your prize.
You think they would do where it wipes away and the screen wipes and you're back up at the top again?
I mean, that's a cardio workout. We've already went all the way up,
we swam
all the way down, swam a little bit, and then walked all the way back up.
And all this for a silver scale.
Well, it's actually very, like you said, it's very important, and we actually need it to progress through the game.
And all it does is let us dive from 3 seconds to 6 seconds. It basically doubles.
I wasn't that technical on it.
Yeah, sure, that's what it does.
I was just going to say longer.
It is. But we're going to use it right off the bat to teleport, basically, with this underwater tunnel into Lake Hylia, which I think it's just really cool how connected they are.
Yeah, it is true. Now, Andy Dufresne thinks that's BS right there. How fast you get from one point to the next.
Hey, he had to go through 500 yards of the foulest smelling crap on Earth to get there.
But we're all the way up on the north part of Hyrule Field, or Hyrule, and then bam, all of a sudden we're back down here on the very south side. So I don't really understand the logic, but it's not the first time I didn't understand logic in Zelda.
And I really think that in Twilight Princess they really expand on it, because it's the same situation where Zora's Domain's all the way at the top, Lake Hylia is all the way at the bottom.
Yeah,
but we can ride through that underground game to get all the way from Lake Hylia up to Zora's Domain. So I feel like they took that concept of warping from one to the other and just expanded it into a mini game almost.
Yes.
So, at least they kind of kept it consistent when they got to Twilight Princess.
Now, one thing, that letter in the bottle, my first time playing, I remember I had to look, one of the first things I had to look up, because actually I got stuck in a deep tree too. Whatever. We talked about that when we were there.
Yes,
but
we did.
This is a part, you know those parts in Zelda, when you get lost?
Oh, yeah.
You get lost and you have no clue. That letter in the bottle right there, I never thought to dive down through that little passageway. Why? I don't know. I mean, almost everybody got the silver scale pretty quickly because
it's right there,
right on top of a waterfall. You can go check that out.
Oh, absolutely, we did.
Just like I just never went through that passageway, and I never thought to go down to Lake Hylia.
And this is the first time we've been in the Lake Hylia area in the entire game as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not really sure, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm not really positive on that, so.
We may not have. I'm trying to remember.
And you're I just finished recording this game, but like when you're so much farther in the game, it's hard to come back and remember like these areas exactly what happened.
Especially when we have played this game as many times as we have, just in general.
We could have been here before. It might be our first. Actually, it probably is our first time because we did the Scarecrow song.
Yep.
Right there, which is actually. It's not an important part, or it's not something that you have to do. It just helps out.
It does
in some situations. So I would recommend it.
And it can let you get some treasures and stuff that you otherwise couldn't get. And the trick with the Scarecrow song is to make it something that you can remember.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't show up on the screen with your other songs.
And you saw my musical genius.
Oh, it was
right there with the song that I created.
You might as well be a composer.
left, right.
Hey, but it's something you'll remember.
Oh, what's the composer's names of the brothers?
Oh, Flat and Sharp.
Flat and Sharp, yes.
The composer, yeah. I don't think
took my lessons from them.
But I mean, it is something that comes in handy later on down the road. It's not the biggest thing in the game, but it is handy to have.
Now, I'm not sure if time moves in the fishing pond or not. Actually, one thing we'll talk about, we'll kind of get back to that later on. But we want to bring up the differences that are really stand out, like we said in the earlier part.
Yeah.
This fishing pond right here looks completely different from the original version on N64. I remember stepping in here, like in the remake, and being like, "Wow, this looks nothing like the old one."
It looks like a really nice, like little pond. Which I mean, yeah, it's the fishing pond, but it just looks so much more detail on the floor and the walls. That. Me too.
I mean, there's like vegetation, plants. Like you can see, like just like the plants in the water better just. Oh, it's really they added a lot of detail, like you said, to this part that really it didn't need it.
No, it really didn't. And honestly, the entire fishing pond area is almost irrelevant. I mean, you could spend your entire game and
that's true. That is true.
And never come here, but we're gonna get a piece of heart for catching.
But who's gonna do that?
Yeah,
it was the first time that fishing was offered in a Zelda game. You're definitely going to do that.
Yep. And I thought it was like it's something that's a little more peaceful.
Yes.
Like the music in here is like the Kakariko Village music. It's a nice serene little change of pace from a lot of the running around and fighting. And
you're trying to save the world, and like you got to take a break every once in a while. Now the one thing I do hate about the fishing game is I think it takes way too long.
It does.
What's it called?
To reel in.
To reel them in, yes, exactly.
Now the smaller fish come in pretty quickly, but we're wanting the big one.
Definitely.
We're wanting the lunker.
Yeah, we want a prize,
Yeah.
We don't want to throw it back.
Exactly.
We want to take this and cash it in.
And if you know where he's at, he's the biggest one. He's not that hard to catch.
No.
But if you don't know where it is, you can catch a lot of little fish that it's kind of a waste of time.
Yeah. Now getting back to us talking about when we entered this place, I don't know if time moves here or not. It's one thing I never really looked into, but like I captured the time here beautifully.
You did.
Like it's dusk right now, and this like we're here fishing, and the sky just looks beautiful. And I remember when I was recording, I was like, wow, like,
that worked.
That was one of those things where I just got lucky. Like, it was not intentional whatsoever. Or it might.
And I don't think time
moves. The sunrise or sunset? I'm not sure which one it is.
It's sunset right now.
Okay, that's what I thought it was.
And I don't think the time moves because it took us a little while to reel that fish in. So I don't think time moved at all.
That's true. That is true. Because time moves pretty fast in this game. I know in Twilight Princess later on, like, time starts to move just a little bit slower.
It really does.
But I think, we get a heart piece from this one, like you. Did you say that?
Yep.
Okay, well. Well, we're getting close to the end of the video, and neither one of us had anything to say. But anyways, this will go ahead and wrap up part 15 of Ocarina of Time 3D.